I'm going to start with Anna. This is Anna. Anna is Peter's mother. This is Anna and Peter. Anna is Peter's mother. She is 62 years old. Okay, we have her age here. She is 62 years old. Now, Nicolas, you have to open your microphone. Let me help you. Okay, Nicolas, now you can open your microphone. Open your microphone and tell me.
Listo, listo.
Okay, thank you. Now tell me, make a sentence about William, okay? You can say
Okay.
William is Karen's father, or William is uh, Daniel's grandfather. Okay, make a sentence
Okay, sí,
saying
sí.
uh, saying the age too. Okay.
Okay. William Jones. No, perdón, perdón. William is Karen father. He's 61 years old.
Yes, perfect. But remember, let me show you here.
Okay.
Remember, William
Is Karen.
Okay, William is,
Karen's
yes, Karen's. Remember the S. William is Karen's
father.
father. Okay. What else?
He's
Yes, he's
61 years old.
yes, 61 years old. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Nicolas. Now, Carlos, could you open your microphone, please? Carlos? Okay,
Maestra,
thank you, Carlos. Yes,
maestra,
I'm here. Thank you. Yes, Carlos?
sí, me saca, exacto, me sacaba de la aplicación. Sí, ya, ahora sí, ya
Okay,
estoy bien.
okay, perfect, Carlos. Now tell me, Carlos, tell me something about Peter. Make a sentence about Peter.
Bueno, tía,
Carlos.
tía, soy yo, tía. Tía, maestra,
Yes, I'm here.
ahora sí es que me marcaron. Ahora sí.
Okay, yes, don't worry. Okay, Carlos. Make a sentence about Peter. Okay?
Ujú.
Tell me a
Peter,
sentence about
Peter,
Peter. Yes, Peter. Here.
Peter Jones.
Yes, Peter Jones.
Ok. Peter Jones is Anna Jones' mother.
Peter is the mother of Anna Jones?
Ok, tengo que ser maestra.
Yes, a sentence, but a sentence like this one. For example, William. This is William. William is Karen's father. William is Karen's father. He is 61 years old. Now,
Ah,
Peter.
Peter Jones is Anna Jones' mother. He is uh, 34 years old.
Yes, but Peter is not the Peter
Ah,
is not the mother of Anna Jones. Peter Jones is Anna Jones' son.
eh, entonces tengo que decir que eres el hijo de Anna
Yes,
Jones.
yes.
Ah, okay. Peter Jones is. Le marca mucho.
Yes,
Peter
I know.
Jones is. mm, espere, maestra, no sé qué está pasando. Peter Jones is son. ¿Cómo se dice hijo, maestra? ¿Hijo?
Son. Yes,
Son.
Peter
Peter
Jones.
Jones
Okay, Peter Jones
is.
is Anna Jones.
Son. Is Anna Jones' son?
Yes, Anna Jones
John.
son. Okay.
Son. Okay. Okay. He is 34 years old.
He is, yes, 34 or 34.
34 years old.
Yes, perfect. Okay, thank you, Carlos. Could you close your microphone, please?
Okay.
Now, Nicolas, could you open your microphone, please?
Listo.
Okay, thank you, Nicolas. Now, tell me something or make a sentence about Laura or Laura. Laura
Laura.
Stone. Okay.
Okay. Laura is Mike's dau- daughter. Daughter.
Daughter.
Daughter.
Yes, perfect. Daughter.
She is 11 years old.
Years old. Yes. Perfect. Thank you, Nicolas. Okay, now tell me a sentence about Daniel.
Daniel.
Yes, Daniel.
Okay, Daniel is Karen's mother. No, sorry, son.
Yes, Daniel is Karen's son. Perfect.
Son.
He's
He is 18
okay.
8 years old.
He's 8
He's 8
years old.
years old.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nicolas.
Okay.
Okay, now listen, Nicolas and Carlos. On your notebooks, or well, in your notebooks, write 2 sentences about this family tree. Okay, only 2 sentences about this family tree. Sentences with any member of the family. For example, Amy is Adam's sister. She is around 12 years old. Okay, only write 2 sentences about this family tree on in your notebooks, please. Okay, Carlos and Nicolas, you can write here on the chat your answers. And Carlos? Oh, yes, it's not here. Carlos. On the page. Let me check with Sol. I'm going to send her a message.
Maestra,
Oh, it's here.
maestra,
Yes, Carlos.
me está
Carlos.
sacando, me está sacando, maestra,
Yes.
maestra, me está sacando un montón de la aplicación, me saca de la aplicación,
¿Estás en tu
ya van
laptop?
como 6 veces que me saca.
¿Estás en tu
No, en el
laptop?
teléfono,
Oh,
teléfono. No, es que me saca, estoy normal y de repente solito me sale con un error de aplicación. Así que si me dice algo y no hablo o respondo es porque me sacó.
okay, don't worry. Well, we have the chat here. If you want to write, if you have any doubt or question, Carlos, you can write here, okay, on the chat. Now, Carlos, you have to write 2 sentences about this family tree, okay? In your notebook. Okay, Nicolas, Amy is 12. She's 12 years old. 12 years old. Okay, Carlos, you have to write 2 sentences in your notebook, okay? 2 sentences about this family tree. You can write about Karen or about Mike, about Peter, only two sentences. Okay, thank you, Carlos. Remember that we can use plurals too. For example, here.
De estos, de lo que estamos haciendo, de mi familia.
Yes, Carlos? Carlos?
Tengo que hacer 3
Carlos?
ejercicios de estos. Maestra,
2. Yes, only 2.
2. Ok.
Yes, only 2. Okay? Remember that you can use plurals too. For example, plurals. William and Anna are Peter's parents. Okay? William and Anna are Peter's parents. Oh, here the apostrophe. Apostrophe and S. William and Anna are Peter's parents. They are 61 and 62 years old. Okay, plural. William and Anna are Peter's parents. They are 61 and 62 years old. You can write plural sentences too. Okay, perfect, Carlos. And Nicolas, did you finish? Okay, don't worry. Okay, Carlos, could you open your microphone and tell us your sentences, please? Carlos. Okay, thank you. Open your microphone, please, and tell us your sentences. Oh, yes, you are here.
Una pregunta, maestra. ¿Se pone
Yes.
la edad
Okay,
del
could you
segundo
read?
nombre? ¿Les digo?
Yes, please.
Ok. Gerardo is Valente's son. He is ¿cómo? 32. ¿No? ¿Cómo se dice, maestro? 32, se me fue.
32.
32.
32. Okay,
32.
Carlos, but you have to write about this family tree. This family tree.
¿Tres familias?
No, about this. Look at the board here. You have to write about this family tree. John's family tree, or Don's family tree, or okay, about this family tree. Not your family.
Ah, de la familia de aquí, de la...
Yes, yes, about this
Ah,
family.
avíseme. No entendí. Ok, ya.
Okay, don't worry. Write your sentences again, please.
Ok.
Okay, Nicolas, could you tell us your sentences, please? Okay, Nicolas, could you open your microphone and tell us your sentences, please? Thank you.
Amy is Susan's daughter. They are 12 and 30 years old.
Perfect. Okay.
William is Lisa's grandfather. They are 61 and 15 years old.
Yes, and 15 years old.
15 years
Yes.
old.
Yes, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Carlos, did you finish? Okay, Carlos, tell me only one sentence. Oh, Carlos has some problems with the connection or something. Carlos, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, Carlos. Could you read your sentence? Only one sentence. Okay. Okay, Carlos, don't worry. Could you open your microphone? Only tell me. Carlos, could you open your microphone? You can tell me the sentence watching the picture here.
Maestra,
Yes, Carlos?
¿quiere que le
Okay,
mueva
look
una?
at the picture here. Yes.
No la terminé, a ver, pero a ver si puedo ahorita. Laura, no,
Yes.
Daniel
Okay.
is Karen's son. He is 8 years old.
Perfect. Excellent, Carlos. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, open your books. Open your books here on page. It's page 27. Okay. Open your books on page 27. Well, before that, we are going to repeat the numbers again. Okay, I'm going to say the numbers and you have to repeat the numbers, okay? Listen and repeat. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. You can say 20 or you can say 20, okay? 28, 29, or 28 or 29. Okay, I have a message here. Okay, thank you, Carlos. Then we have 30. You can say 30 or you can say 30, but 30 is more common, okay? 30 and then 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, etc. Then we have 40, 41, 42, 43, etc. We have 50, 51, 52, 53, etc. We have 60 and the same, 61, 62. We have 70, 80, 90, 100, and well, you can continue. 101, 102, 103, etc. Okay? Now, check the difference here. This is 16 and this is 60. This is 17 and this is 70. This is 19 and you have here 90 or 90. You can say 90 or you can say 90, okay? Now we have here 14 and we have here 40. It's different. Okay, guys? Well, now tell me, do you have a favorite number? Do you have a favorite number? My favorite number is 10. Okay? My favorite number is 10. Because when I did my homework, I always wanted to have 10. Okay, Nicolas, your favorite number is 7. And Carlos, what's your favorite number? Okay. Oh, you have 3 favorite numbers. Tell me. Tell me, Nicolas. Okay, one is 3, 6, and 9. Oh, Carlos, okay. Okay, then Carlos, your favorite number is 7, right? And Nicolas, he has 3 numbers, 3, 6, and 9. Wow, perfect. Okay. Well, we have the numbers here. We have to try to memorize them, okay? You have to study the numbers and try to memorize them. Okay. Oh, only 3. Okay. I don't understand. If you want, you can open your microphone, Nicolas. Only 3? What? Okay, now let's continue. Go to the next page, page 27. We have a conversation here between Akemi and Erica. They are, Akemi and Erica are watching some family photos. They are watching some photos and they are talking about those photos, okay? You are going to listen very carefully and you have to underline the answer of this question. How old are Erica's grandparents? Okay, you have to listen and underline. This is underline. Well, this line it's not very straight. Okay, you have to listen and underline how old are Erica's grandparents. Okay. Let me play the audio. Okay.
Page 26. 1. Building vocabulary. B. Listen and say the numbers. Do you have
Okay, it's not this one. Let me check the other one.
Page
It's
27.
this one.
2. Building language. A. Listen. How old are Erica's grandparents?
So, who's this? My grandma. And this is my grandpa. He's a nice man. He's 78 now.
Really? And how old is your grandmother?
She's 72.
She's very pretty. What's her name?
Angela.
That's a nice name. So, where are your grandparents from originally?
They're from Texas.
Are you Sergio?
Yes, acabo de llegar, perdón.
Okay, don't worry, Sergio. Okay, I'm going to repeat again the audio.
Lo escucho muy bien.
Okay, perfect, Sergio. We are listening a conversation. Okay, we are listening a conversation on page 27. Open your book on page 27. Okay, perfect. We are listening to this conversation. Listen again, and you have to underline. How old are Erica's grandparents? Their ages. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, listen again.
Page 27. 2. Building language. A. Listen. How old are Erica's grandparents?
So, who's this?
My grandma. And this is my grandpa. He's a nice man. He's 78 now.
Really? And how old is your grandmother?
She's 72.
She's very pretty. What's her name?
Angela.
That's a nice name. So, where are your grandparents from originally?
They're from Texas.
Okay, Sergio. We are working with our microphones closed. Okay, we are working with our microphones closed to have a better communication.
Okay.
Yes, the microphone. Sí, estamos trabajando con los micrófonos apagados para una mejor comunicación. Ok.
Se escucha un poquito distorsionado. ¿Puedes repetirlo, por favor?
Estamos trabajando con los micrófonos apagados.
Ah, ok.
Ajá, para una mejor comunicación. Cuando yo los llamo a participar, ahora sí los nombro y ustedes prenden sus micrófonos.
Ah, ok, excelente. Dale, maestra, gracias.
Ok, thank you, Sergio. Thank you. Okay, guys. Then tell me, Nicolás, tell me, how old are Erica's grandparents? Nicolás, are you there? Okay, Carlos is here again. Okay, Nicolás, could you tell us how old are Erica's grandparents? Can you hear me, Nicolas? Oh, yes. Okay, Nicolas, perfect. Now, how old are Erica's grandparents?
How old are Erica's grandfather parents?
Okay. Yes.
¿Lo leo todo o cómo?
No. Only tell me how old. For example, Erica says, my grandma. Oh, who's
My
this? My
grandma.
grandma. Yeah. Now, her grandpa is 78 years old. 78 years. Okay.
Okay.
Now, how old is her grandma?
Grandma. Yeah, sí. Vendría siendo algo como they are 78 and 72 years old.
Yes, perfect. They are 78 and 72 years old. Or you can say Erica's grandpa is 78 and her grandma is 72.
Okay.
Okay, because they are Erica's grandparents.
Sí.
They are Erica's grandparents. Okay, we use how old to ask about age. Okay, how old to ask about age. How old are you? I'm 29 years old. How old are you, Carlos? How old are you, Carlos? Are you there, Carlos? How old are you?
Maestra,
Okay, Carlos. Yes. How old are you,
uh,
Carlos?
I'm fine.
No, how are you? How old? How old?
How old are you?
Yes. For example, I'm 29, sorry, years old. I'm
Okay.
29 years old. Now, how old are you?
12.
I'm
I have 12.
you have to answer like this. Let me show you, okay?
Okay.
When you say your age, for example, I am 29 years old. Now you, Carlos, you have to say,
I I am 12 years old.
well, yes, perfect. Thank you. Now, Sergio, how old are you? Sergio, how old are you? Sergio, are you here, Sergio? Oh, yes, you are here. Sergio, can you listen, Sergio? Oh, yes, you are here.
De la aplicación. ¿Puede repetirme las indicaciones, por favor?
Okay. I'm asking you, how old are you? This is a question.
Ah, ok.
How old
I am,
are? Yes?
I am 18 years old.
Okay, Sergio. Sergio says, I am 18 years old. Okay, 18.
Years old.
Yes, perfect. Okay, Nicolas, how old are you, Nicolas?
I am 16 years old.
Okay, perfect. I am 16
Years old.
years old. Okay, thank you, Nicolas. Well, now we use then this question, how old are, to ask about age, okay? Years. To ask about age or years. How old are Erica's grandparents? Erica's grandparents are 78 and 72 years old. Okay, we have more questions here. Like, who's this? We have how old, where is the same question. How old is your grandmother? How old is your grandfather? How old is your brother? How old is your sister? To ask about age. We have another question here, a different question. What's her name? Her name is Angela. Or what's his name? His name is Antonio. And we have another question here. Where are your grandparents originally? Oh my goodness. Where are your grandparents originally? They're from Texas. We use this question, where are your grandparents from originally, when you want to know about a place. Okay? You can ask too. Let me show you here. Where are you from? Where are you from originally? And I can answer, I'm from Acapulco. Okay. This is my answer. I'm from Acapulco originally. I'm from Acapulco originally. Where are you from originally? I'm from Mexico. I'm from Canada. I'm from the United States originally. Okay, wherever you are. Now, guys, we have 3 questions here. You have to, well, we have the instructions here. Can you put the words in the correct order to make questions? We have the examples here. We have some examples here. We have, how old are you? How old is your mother? How old is your father? We have this question here. Who's this? What's her name? Where are your grandparents from originally? Okay, we're going to try to order these questions. You can write the questions here, okay? Do it on your books, please. Here. If you have any question or something, you can write here on the chat, okay? You can write your questions or if you have any doubt. Okay, Carlos. We have 3 questions here on your book. We have 3 questions here. Let me check. What you have to do is you have to write the questions in order because they are not in order. Okay? For example, number 1, you have to write the questions. You can write here on your book. Number 1. We're going to start with where because we have a similar question here. Where? Then I have to write where are your parents from originally? Yes, yes, you have to order the questions. Yes, Carlos. And the question mark. Okay. Now this is this is the correct order. Where are your parents from originally? Now, order question number 2 and question number 3. Sergio, did you finish? Oh, Sergio is not here. What happened with Sergio? Sergio. Can you hear me? No, he's not here. Okay, Nicolás. Did you finish, Nicolás? Okay. Could you open your microphone and tell me the correct order of number or of question number 2?
La pregunta número 2.
Yes, question number 2.
Okay, how old is your father?
Yes, perfect. Okay, do you have question number 3?
Sí, también.
Okay, could you read question number 3, please?
Okay, what are your grandparents' names?
Yes, perfect. Okay, now Carlos and Nicolás, could you open your microphones, please? Only Carlos and Nicolás.
¿Verdad? Ya, maestra.
Okay. Okay, Carlos. Could you ask question number 1 to Nicolás, please?
La primera pregunta, la uno, la primera.
Yes, number 1.
¿O qué dijo maestra? Ah,
Yes,
ok.
yes.
Maestra, una pregunta.
Yes.
Originario sobre, ¿vamos a contestar sobre el país o del lugar?
Could be country or could be city, could be Mexico or could be Acapulco. Okay.
Cualquiera de los dos está bien.
Yes. Yes. Okay, Carlos, could you ask question number 2, please? Question number 1, please.
Ok, maestra.
Okay.
Tengo que responder la primera pregunta.
No. You have to ask question number 1, and Nicolás is going to answer.
Just ask.
Preguntar. You
No,
have
yo
to
tomo el
ask.
teléfono, no me sirve, no tiene eso. No tiene nada este teléfono. ¿Eh? Sí, no tiene traductor, ¿verdad? De español.
What? Okay. Nicolás,
Sí.
could you ask question number 1 and Carlos is going to answer, please?
Okay.
Ah, ya. Él me va a hacer la pregunta y yo contesto.
Yes.
Where are you parents from originally?
My parents from the Mexico.
My parents are from Mexico. Okay?
From Mexico.
Yes. My parents are plural. Remember, parents, 2.
Oh, no. My father. No, maestra, no. My father is from the Mexico. My mother is from the Acapulco.
Okay, then my father is from Mexico. Okay, no de Mexico. It is only from Mexico. Okay? Okay, Carlos? Okay, thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Carlos and Nicolás. Now, Carlos, could you close your... Oh, thank you. Now, Sergio, could you open your microphone, please?
Sí.
Okay, Sergio, tell me. How old is your father?
My father
Is
46 years old.
okay. Your answer is my father. You have to say is, okay? My father
Okay.
is 40 what, please?
47.
47 or 47 years old. Okay. When we talk about our years, our age, we have to use verb be. My father is or I am. My
Okay.
father is 47 years old. My mother is 50 years old. My sister is, okay? Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Thank you, Sergio. Now, Carlos. Carlos, are you there, Carlos? Okay, Carlos, tell me, what are your grandparents' names? Carlos, tell me, what are your grandparents' names?
Okay. My grandma name is
Remember the S. My
grandma.
grandma's, remember the S. My grandma's name
My grandma's name
is
is Eva.
Eva. Okay. And your grandpa's name?
Grandpa name is Valente.
Valente?
Valente. Valente Sánchez.
Yes, but remember the S. My
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 grandpa
grandpa's name.
name is Valente.
Okay. My grandpa's. Remember the S. Okay.
My
Grandpa's.
grandpa's
Grandpa. Yes. Remember the S. The S.
grandpa's grandpa's
Name. Yes. My grandpa's
name
name.
is Valente.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you. Okay. Let's continue with the grammar chart here. Okay. Here we have information questions. When you make an information question, you have to give a specific answer, okay? You cannot say only yes or no. You have to give a complete answer, a specific answer. And we use questions like, how are you? You cannot say yes. You have to say the specific answer. I'm fine. Where are you from? I'm from Florida. How old are you? I'm 23 years old, or I'm 23. Who's this? It's my grandmother. you use this question when you want to know about a person, like, who's this? Oh, she's or this is my grandmother. Who's this? This is my grandfather. Okay? When you have a photo, like here, we have photos here. I can say, who's this? Oh, this is Mike. Mike is my brother, for example. And who's this? Oh, this is Amy. She is my sister. And who's this? Oh, this is Peter or Peter. He is my father. Okay, for example. Then who's this? It's my grandmother or it's my grandfather. What's she like? She's very smart. How are your parents? They're fine, thanks. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Where are they today? They're at home. What are their names? Linda and Carlos. With information questions, we use WH words like how, like where, like how, who, where again, and what. How, where, how, and what. Okay, we have some information questions here. When you write an information question, you have to write your WH word first. Then you have to write this plus. Then you have to write WH, then verb be plus the person, any person, and complement. And the question mark. Okay. Now we have a WH here. Our WH here, how. Then our verb be are or is, depending on the person. The person, you, or how are your parents, how are your grandparents. Remember that we use are with plurals, okay? Then, well, the person and complement, any complement. For example, names, it's a complement. What, our WH, are, our verb be, depending on the person, their names. Well, person or subject, could be any subject, okay? Okay. Let's answer questions with how. How are you? How are you? I can say, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good, I'm great, I'm excellent, whatever. We can change the question, Okay, we can change the question too. How are, for example, how are your parents? How are your parents? And I can say. Now, the question is about my parents. How are your parents? My parents are, because we are talking about two persons, my father and my mother. How are your parents? My parents are fine. Okay? Two persons. When I use are, I have to use are for plurals, parents or grandparents. Okay? How old are you? Now here. How old are you? This is about age. It's different. How are about if you are fine, if you are not good, if you are okay. And how old are you? We use this question to ask about age. How old are you? My answer. I'm 29 years old. I'm 29 years old. How old? You can change the question. How old is your sister? How old is your sister? Now I can answer. My sister is 12 years old. Okay? My sister is 12 years old. Now, the next questions. Where are you from? We use where to ask about a place. I can answer. Where are you from? I'm from Mexico, or I'm from Acapulco. Now, I can change the answer. Where are your parents from? Where is your sister from? Where are your grandparents from? Okay, depending on the person. Depending on the person. Like this one, where is she from? She could be my mother or my sister. Where is? Let's change the question here. Well, where is she from? I can answer. She's from Canada. Where is she from? She's from Canada. Where is he from? Now, where is he from? And you can answer. He's from Brazil. Or any place. Okay? He's from Brazil. Do you have any questions? If you have any doubt or question, you can write on the chat, okay? Where is he from? He is from Brazil. No doubts, guys? Questions? Doubts? Something? No, no questions. Okay, perfect. No doubts, no questions. Well, let's continue with what? What is she like? We ask this question when we want a description of something. For example, what is she like? She is beautiful. She's beautiful and smart. Or intelligent. Smart and intelligent is the same. It's a description of the person. What is she like? She's beautiful and smart. I can say, what is your mother like? What is your mother like? She is beautiful and smart. I can ask too. What are your brothers in plural? Like. What are your brothers like? And I can answer. My brothers are fun. Okay. Then you can use this question, or you can ask this question when you want to know how a person is. Okay. What is your mother like? What is your father like? My father is handsome. My father is lazy, maybe. My father is intelligent or interesting. Okay, you are describing your father. What is your mother like? Well, this is singular and this is plural. What are your brothers? Plural. Your parents? Plural. Your grandparents? Plural. Okay. And this is another kind of question. What are their names? Specific information. Names. What are their names? What are your brothers' names? They are, my brothers' names are Isaac, Eber, and Caleb. Okay. They are Isaac, Eber, and Caleb. Now, Sergio, could you open your microphone, please? Only Sergio.
Yes.
Okay, Sergio, tell me, what is your mother like? What
Uh,
is your mother like?
she is beautiful and smart.
She's beautiful and smart. And what else? Intelligent, tall, slim, and interesting.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me, where is your father from?
Uh,
Your father.
my
Where
father
is
from is this Acapulco.
my father is
Is from
from Acapulco.
Acapulco.
Yes. Okay, you have to answer like this. Let me check. Let me show you. My father is from Acapulco. Okay. Now, Nicolas, could you open your microphone, please? Thank you, Sergio.
Okay.
Sí.
Okay, Nicolas, tell me. Um, what is your, do you have brothers?
Yes.
Okay, what is your brother like?
My brothers are very tall
Very tall,
and smart, intelligent.
and intelligent. Okay. You can
Yes.
say intelligent or smart. Okay, only one. He's smart or intelligent. Okay. Um, how many brothers do you have? Two brothers?
Yes.
Two brothers. Okay. What are your brothers like? They are smart and tall. Okay, perfect. Eh, how are your parents, Nicolas?
My parents are fine.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Nicolas. Now, Carlos, could you open your microphone, please, Carlos?
Hola.
Carlos. Hi, Carlos. Tell me, how old
Hi,
is
maestro.
your sister? How old is your sister?
My sister is 9 years old.
Perfect. Thank you. Now, what is your sister like?
Uh, my sister is very, 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 very fun.
Very fun. Okay, perfect.
Maestra, ¿cómo se dice cuando alguien es odioso también? ¿Odioso?
My sister is very, could be mm, trouble troublemaker.
My sister is very, 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 very troublemaker.
Okay. Troublemaker. Okay.
And smart.
And smart too. Intelligent.
Sí.
Okay.
Sí.
Okay. Then tell me, where is your father from?
Where is your father from? He's from the city of Mexico.
He's from Mexico City.
Sí, él está o él nació.
No.
He is from es donde él nació.
Yes. Where is he from?
He from sí en la Ciudad de México.
Okay, he's from Mexico City.
Sí.
And then tell me, what is your parents? What are your parents' names?
Um, my parent my parents names
Are
is are Carla and Gerardo.
okay. My parents' names are
Are Carla and Gerardo.
Carla and Eduardo.
And Gerardo.
Oh, Gerardo and Gerardo. Carla and Gerardo. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you.
Where's my micro?
No, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Carlos. Okay. Now go to go back to your books, guys. Here we have a chart. We have a chart here. We have what, we have where, we have how. We have some WH words to make questions, okay? Now, what you have to do is you have to write here. You have to write questions with what, here, questions with where, and questions with how. Okay, we have some examples here, and we have some examples here too. Okay. Then you have 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to write some questions here. You are going to ask, Sergio, you are going to ask your questions to Carlos, and Carlos is going to ask his questions to Nicolás, and Nicolás is going to ask his questions to Sergio, okay? Sergio to Carlos, Carlos to Nicolás, and Nicolás to Sergio. Okay, guys? No questions, no doubts? Yes, you have to complete the chart. The questions that you are going to write on the chart are the questions that you are going to ask to Sergio, okay? For example, Nicolas, you have to ask the questions that you write here to Sergio. What's your father like, for example? What's your father like, Sergio? And you have to write here another question with what? For example, what is his name about the Sergio's father? Okay. Then Sergio is going to ask his questions to Carlos, and Carlos is going to ask his questions to Nicolas, right? Yes, Nicolas to Sergio, Sergio to Carlos, and Carlos to Nicolas. Yes. Did you understand, guys? Sergio and Carlos, did you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Carlos, no? Okay, Carlos. Here on this chart, you have to complete the chart with some questions. You are going to make those questions to Nicolas. Okay? You have to complete the chart here. You are going to write questions that you have to make to Nicolas. You have to ask those questions. For example, what is your father's name? What is your father's name? And Nicolas has to answer. Okay, you have to write the questions that you have to ask to Nicolas. Did you finish, Carlos? What? You did it too fast. Remember that you have to write 3 questions with what, 3 questions with where, and 3 questions with how. Okay? Okay, Carlos, could you open your microphone, please? Carlos? Okay, Carlos, did you finish?
Sí.
Okay, could you read your questions, please?
Okay.
With what?
What? What's your father like? What she likes?
Okay.
What are their names?
The names of your parents, the names of your grandparents, the names of
What your father's name?
what's your father's name? Okay. With where?
Where are you from?
Okay.
Where are we are today? Day to day, and we are where's espera maestra, ahí está. Where is she from?
Where is she from? But who? Your mother, your father, your
Where
what?
where is your mother from?
Yes, something like that. Where is your mother from?
How are you? How are you parents? How old are your parents?
How?
And
Okay.
and how old are you?
How old are you? And the last
How
one?
are your parents?
How are your parents? How old are you? And
And how old are you?
how old are you?
You is
Okay,
how old are you?
okay.
How old are you? How old are your parents?
Okay.
And how are your parents?
And how are your parents? How are?
How
Okay,
are
okay,
your
okay.
parents?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Nicolas, are you ready? Yes, okay. Could you open your microphone? Nicolás and Carlos, okay? Only Nicolás and Carlos. Carlos, are you there?
Pero no te lo metas a la boca. No, papi, porque tiene popó. No te lo metas a la boca. Métetelo, pues, cómetelo.
Okay, Carlos.
Sí, maestra.
Okay, Carlos, you have to ask your questions to Nicolás, okay?
¿Me va a preguntar?
Yes, Carlos is going to ask you. You have to answer, Nicolás.
Oh, chal.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay, Carlos.
Nicolás, what your father like?
Fathers o father?
Father.
Ah, okay. Father, he is very tall and intelligent.
Okay. What she likes?
Repeat, please.
What she likes?
She?
She likes.
She's like short.
Okay, Carlos. What is she like or what is he like?
No. What he likes? Or she.
¿Cómo es ella?
¿Cómo es él? What he likes.
Oh, what's he like? What's he like?
He like.
Pero él quién?
No. What she likes. What mother like?
Yes. What's
Okay.
your mother like?
Okay.
What's your mother like?
My mother is short and smart.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
What is your father name?
My father name is Carlos.
Uh-huh. Eh, where are you from?
I am from Mexico.
Where are they today?
Uh, in my home,
Okay.
At home.
at home.
At home, yes.
We are she no where your mother from?
Where's your mother from?
Where's your mother from?
Yes, perfect.
My mother from is Mexico.
My mother is from Mexico.
My mother is
Is?
from Mexico.
Yes.
How are you? How are you?
I fine, thank you. And you?
Fine. How
Perfect.
old are how old are you grandma? Grandparents?
I'm fine.
No, how old? Could you repeat the question, Carlos, please?
How old are your parents?
Your parents or
Your
grandparents?
grandparents?
They are 18 and 85 years old.
Perfect. 80 and 85. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Um, how are your parents?
Repeat, please.
How are your parents?
My parents are fine.
Yes, perfect. Okay, excellent. Carlos, could you close your microphone? And Sergio, could you open your microphone, please? Only Nicolás and Sergio. Nicolás and Sergio.
Yes,
Sergio?
teacher.
Okay. Nicolás, could you ask your questions to Sergio,
Oh,
please? Sergio, you have
oh,
to answer, okay?
okay.
What's your father like?
Uh, is my father like? This is
Yes.
very strong and very smart intelligence. Intel,
Intelligent.
intelligence.
Yes, intelligent. Okay, you have to say, my father is very strong and intelligent, okay? You don't have
Okay.
to say like. You don't have to say like. When you answer, only you say, my father is, my mother is, my sister is, my parents are intelligent, strong. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Continue, Nicolas, please.
What's your brother like?
My brother is uh, is short and very. ¿Cómo dijo que era molesto, profa?
Could be troublemaker or could be hateful
Troublemaker.
or hateful. Hateful is like, let me show you hateful. Where is it? That adjective. Hateful.
Okay. Hateful.
It's like that, odioso, así, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Hate. Okay. Continue, Nicolas, please.
Next question.
What is your father's name?
What is your father's name? Okay.
Okay. Father's name.
His name is Alejandro.
Okay. His name is.
Okay.
Let me show you here. His name is.
Name is Alejandro. Okay. His name is.
His.
His name.
His. Yes.
Okay. His name is Alejandro.
Perfect. Nicolas, continue, please.
Where is your brother?
Excuse me?
Oh, okay. Where is your brother from?
Yes, perfect.
His brother from is Mexico.
Okay, and
My
where
brother
are
is from Mexico.
My brother is from Mexico.
Yes, perfect.
where are you from?
I am from East Acapulco.
No. Okay, if you are going to say something about you, it's I'm from, like here.
I'm
Sergio,
from
I'm from
I'm from
Acapulco.
Acapulco.
If the question is about someone else, for example, your father, where is your father from? My father is from Acapulco.
Okay.
Okay, continue, Nicolas, please.
Where are they today?
Where are they? Uh, they're at home.
There
They
or
are at home.
or they are. They are at
They
home.
are they are at home.
Like here. They are at,
At home.
okay?
Home. They are at
You-
home.
Yes, they are, or you can say my parents are at home or they are at home. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nicolás.
Okay.
Now Sergio y Carlos.
Okay. Carlos,
Carlos,
3 minutes. Let's go.
Let's go. Fast, you fast. I am Sonic.
okay.
Uh,
A ver, voy
Sergio,
yo.
yes, you have to ask.
What your parents likes?
is very smart, and gordito.
In fact, what are your parents like? Sergio, what are your parents like?
What are your father likes?
Yes, your parents or your father?
Parents.
Parents, okay. Carlos,
Parents,
you have to answer. They are, okay? They
they
are,
are smart and mm, smart.
they are smart. Okay,
Mm?
yes, they smart. Okay, continue, Sergio, please.
What is your food likes?
What is you get?
Your food like?
What?
Your... Es que se la traba, maestra, estoy siendo trabado.
What is your food like?
Food like?
Sí,
¿Cuál es mi comida favorita?
sí.
Tacos. My food like is tacos.
What your brothers like? Oh, no, sister.
Guys,
What
guys,
is,
listen.
perdón? Okay.
Listen. What is your mother like? You are talking. You have to describe a person or a thing. What is your mother like? If you want to ask about, yes, if you want to ask about food, you have to say, what is your favorite food?
Okay.
Okay, what is your favorite food? That's different. That's different, okay? It's different. What is your mother like? It's a different question. What is your favorite food? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Sergio, continue, please.
What is your sister like?
She likes?
What
She is.
¿Pero quién?
Your sister.
My sister. My sister is very smart and odiosa en inglés. Ya.
Hateful.
¿Cómo?
Hateful. It's here on the board. Look at the board.
Hateful.
Yes.
Hateful. I'm very hateful.
Okay, Sergio.
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Acapulco.
I'm from Acapulco.
I'm from Acapulco.
Okay.
Where is your grandpa from?
What is your grandpa qué?
Where is your grandpa from?
¿Lo puedes repetir? Es que se te toma cuando...
Where is your grandpa from?
My grandpa is from Mexico.
From Mexico. You don't have to say the, okay? From, only from Mexico.
From Mexico. From Mexico.
Yes. Okay, guys. Did you finish, Sergio?
Si quiere ya, pues son otras iguales a las demás.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Sergio and Carlos. Thank you. For homework, you have pages 22.
Ajá. ¿Quiere que se la mandemos por WhatsApp?
Yes, you have to take a picture.
Okay.
And send me your homework by WhatsApp, okay? Pages 22 and 23.
Okay.
Tarea para la semana, profa.
This is your homework, 22 and 23.
¿No más esas dos?
Yes. 22 and 23.
Okay.
Okay, maestra.
Pero la 22 ya la dejó, ¿no?
Yes, 22.
Sí.
Sí, la dejó la dejó ayer.
La dejó ayer para hoy.
Oh, yes, but you didn't send me anything.
La de
Yo
hoy
le mando las dos, maestra.
Yes. Only
Maestra, yo se las mando juntas, ¿va? Se las mando hoy juntas.
Okay, perfect. You have to send me.
Para que no se mandando dos fotos.
Yes, take a picture and send me your the images, okay, by WhatsApp.
Okay. Si no tengo la 23, ¿se la mando al rato?
Yes.
Y es toda la tarea de la semana.
Yes.
¿Para cuándo es la...?
Bueno, tiene 5% el teléfono. ¿El cargador?
¿Para cuándo
tiene 5% el teléfono.
I'm going to check
pasó,
your
Vale?
homework this Saturday.
No vi ningún video. Puse música.
Teacher,
On Saturday, okay? Yes.
¿para cuándo es la tarea?
Ok.
I'm going to check your homework on Saturday.
Para hoy.
No, on Saturday.
El próximo
Ah,
lunes.
lunes.
Saturday.
Sábado.
Yes, Saturday. Okay, guys, I forgot something here. Page 30. Okay?
Ok.
Page
Ok,
30.
maestra.
30.
Ok, maestra.
Del libro de homework.
No, student book.
Ah, ok.
¿Ya son?
Yes. Workbook 22 and 23. Student book 30.
Ok.
¿Ya nos podemos salir?
Yes.
Ok.
Carlos.
Gracias, maestra.
See you on Saturday, okay?
Ok.
Ok.
Saturday from 8 to 12.
Ok.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice week. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Do your homework, please. Do your homework.
Bye.
Bye. Do your homework,
Sí,
Carlos.
bye.
Bye.
Bye, hasta luego.
Bye, Sergio.
Sí.
Do your homework.
Hasta
Have a
luego.
nice week. Bye.